happens when the biggest streamer What happens when the biggest streamer no longer wants to stream anymore? At just 24 years old, Cenat shattered nearly every Twitch record in the book. But right at the peak of his popularity, what Kai did next is even crazier.
I'm sure what Kai did was probably beyond his wildest dreams. Like, I'm sure he saw himself getting rich and all that, but like the biggest streamer on, I don't think nobody can see that. Like the biggest streamer in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, bro, like, nigga, that's some crazy shit. Bro.
Passion to want to do more and create is within me. That is why I quit.
Made his 1.5 and dipped. Well, as a professional pocket watcher, I could just about assure you he made way more than 1.5.
Right. Crazy, man.
Following his mega viral mafia
probably made $1 million
with basically
one day,
every
in one
A-list
day.
celebrity. It was after linking with LeBron when Kai suddenly disappeared off all of our feeds. As it stands today, he has literally not gone live in 8 months.
Damn,
242 days to be exact. So, like Soulja Boy also wonders, what the f happened to Kai Cenat? Well, it turns out the truth is much deeper than it appears.
I don't usually do this, but I feel like at this event right now is the right time. For the past year, I've had dreams besides streaming to achieve and to pursue. I have dreams one day to become a fashion designer and start my own clothing brand.
When Kai Cenat stood on the stage here last December and announced his dreams of becoming a fashion designer, despite the viral jokes and memes he was met with, back at this point though, no one was aware of just how fast Kai's rebrand was actually coming, and more importantly, what it was about to cost him.
I had to take it serious. It's clothes. Like, you gotta indulge in it as much as possible. That's why I had to take a step back from streaming to, do what I gotta do.
So this is the next step to your career.
Yes.
For the most followed streamer on the planet to say that they quit and step away for months left us with so many questions. Clearly there was more going on behind the scenes. However, before we dig into the truth behind his new clothing brand, Vivet, and before I answer when or if Kai Cenat will ever go live on Twitch again, first we need to understand exactly what led to this risky decision. After discovering what many will call his infinite money glitch, gaining 1 million monthly paying subscribers and then not touching the live button, as this video, Kai Cenat's live stream was on September 30th, 2025, when he enlisted the help of LeBron James to cut off his dreads.
His last
a sentence which would have sounded impossible to the 16-year-old kid back when he started making content.
I know a lot of y'all been asking me, Kai, where's your YouTube channel? I got one thing to say. Welcome to my YouTube channel!
In 2021, after dropping out of college, Kai Cenat then decided to try his hand at this other platform called Twitch. And before you knew it, Kai's high energy personality quickly proved a perfect fit for live streaming.
Girl, I'm gonna say all girls are cute. Like, that's not even like accurate.
With an impressive ability to entertain a live audience for hours, Kai's come up also came at the perfect time. With the entire streaming industry exploding, everywhere you looked you'd see a viral clip of these guys. That was, at least right before Kai claimed that he now quit. But again, whether you liked him or not, for a streamer, Kai's motion was insane.
Tonight, charges filed against a social media star for allegedly sparking a massive
That
riot
shit
in
is- I
Manhattan's
remember when
Union
this happened.
Square, leading to 65 arrests
shit,
and
bro.
multiple injuries.
If you ask some users online, they'll tell you that Kai has simply accomplished everything there is with streaming already, and so is now burnt out. However, while that may be part of it, there's actually way more to it. In 2023, Kai Cenat officially inked a new contract with United Talent, who's one of the most premier talent agencies in the game. Home to other top names such as Pokimane, the celebrity guest collabs started pouring in even more frequently, along with new partnerships next to massive brands, including Fortnite and Nike.
You're the first streamer to have a deal with Nike. Nike is not an easy brand to build a relationship with. Look, they're athletic.
Right.
That's what they do. They want to do something in that space, and you're a streamer.
Bro, when they told me they wanted me to be under Nike as a streamer, I'm like, what?
By the end of 2024, Rolling Stone had named Kai Cenat the #1 most influential creator, and I don't think anyone was arguing, continuing to revolutionize streaming as we knew it. However, just before the year was finished, Kai still had one last special guest to announce on stream.
Let's get to it. I feel like a lot of y'all assume a lot, and y'all may see things that may not be true. Y'all seeing a whole lot of shit and taking it and running with it that may not be true. You gotta respect. You got me, bitch. I gotta go, man.
This nigga be
Why are
tripping.
you so nervous? That's my girl chat. I mean.
Listen, y'all, YouTube and Meta might owe you up to $1,000 if you or your child grew up on social media. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health issues, you should hear this. Recently, a jury just ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They know that their apps can cause anxiety, depression, or body image issues. But they never shared those risks with us. They never made us sign anything that we knew the risk. They just maximized their profits. And the recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. But you better not worry. Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm that they have caused. Click the link in my bio to take a very short questionnaire quiz because you might be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000.
Okay, what's your favorite thing about Kai?
My favorite thing about him?
Yeah.
Everything. I love everything.
Everything about him?
It's nothing that I don't love.
And you liked him right away?
Yeah.
Love at first sight?
Love at first sight. Everything.
In what would turn into one of Twitch's most talked about romances, according to Kai though, he was happier and more focused than ever thanks to his new girlfriend, TikTok influencer Gabrielle, aka Gigi. Yet, while at first the relationship seemed perfect, exactly 1 year later everything crashed down in flames. And as a result, Cenat has taken his longest streaming break ever. 10 years ago, you would have been laughed out of the room for even suggesting that a live streamer belonged at the Grammys, let alone that you could rent out a real college campus and transform it into something called Streamer University. But again, Cenat totally.
And that's why I ain't gonna lie. See, niggas don't know. Like, a lot of niggas don't know, bro. A lot of niggas don't know, bro. See, I've been a nigga that's been on YouTube since I turned my first channel, my first ever video ever, nigga, went up in like 2010, and I think Twitch came out a year or like right around that time. Let me do some Mac Mula searching real quick. Hold on. Twitch. When did Twitch come out? Twitch started, 2011. 2011. So I remember when Twitch first started, and then as it started, 2012, 2013, 2014, I remember that was the time where I was playing Call of Duty heavy, and all my favorite Call of Duty gamers was on Twitch, and I was a kid, and I would just sit on Twitch for hours sometime and just play the game and watch them play the game and like, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of like play with them in my head at least. And I remember it used to be 400, 500, 600 people in there. And if you had 600 people on Twitch in 2014, nigga, you was turned, nigga. You was turned. This before Instagram Live. I don't even think, like, this before all that shit. And to see how far it came is crazy. Even YouTube, bro. Like, I remember people didn't even know what the fuck. When I said I wanted to be a YouTuber, when I came to school and said that shit, people didn't even know what the fuck that meant. People didn't, streamer is a new term. You know what I'm saying? Content creator, YouTuber, all these are new terms. I remember when none of my friends, my mom, my dad, my school, my teachers, my people at school, my friend, nobody knew what YouTuber meant, yeah?
Find what it means to stream. However, with that said, despite reaching a level of influence that most creators could only dream of, on September 1st, 2025, Cenat kicked off his third month-long Mafia-thon, going on to smash his own previous records thanks to appearances by Kim Kardashian, Ed Sheeran, and Kevin Hart. Before then, Kai's 30-day stream concluded with arguably the greatest athlete in history giving him a haircut.
Oh, we had 1 million viewers! 1 million? The biggest ever Mafia-thon ever.
Reality is upon us.
I will see you guys.
Call us dripping off.
Like he was gonna cry.
Later.
Confirming here to viewers that this would indeed be his third and final Mafia-thon event. What fans had no idea though was that Kai's stream on September 30th wasn't just the end of Mafia-thon, but again, as of this video, it would be the last time Kai has ever been live.
14 million.
Did he really hate his new hair so much he went ghost for the next 8 months? Why did Cenat disappear at his peak popularity? Well, obviously his haircut wasn't the reason we stopped seeing him, it was the perfect symbol though for where he went next.
Oh my gosh! Where my bone at? Where my bone?
Rather than just snipping off his 10-year-long dreads, instead, Cenat was cutting off an
10
entire
years.
era of his life in front of millions of people. But right after 30 days straight of non-stop streaming, Kai's next move was to take a well-deserved vacation, traveling across the globe to places like Italy. Although, as we'll see in a sec, Kai was secretly working on his new business idea here this whole time. It was 2 months later in December when his next public appearance arrived, as Kai not only swept more hardware from the 2025 awards, but then had this to say in his speech.
I appreciate everybody who decided to vote for me for this award. One thing I wanted to say to you guys tonight is I hope a lot of creators in here and everybody at home and the viewers and the streamers really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my...
Now niggas was clowning him for this, but niggas was clowning him for this But then they'll tell you, like, the same nigga will tell you, like, money don't buy happiness. Money don't mean everything. But then when the nigga with all the money get on here and say something about how his mental health he has struggles with, y'all clown him. Like, bro, you don't know what the fuck this man going through on his everyday life just because he got a few $1 million or not a few, nigga. Excuse the disrespect. No, shit, nigga, I'm shit. You can get a lot more than a few, nigga. You probably can't even count on them damn. You got any shit. But just because he got 100 million, however much he got, don't mean that he ain't struggling through mental health, bro. Like, that, I didn't like that about the internet when they was clowning him for this shit. Like, I just didn't like that shit, bro.
And for the past year, I've had dreams.
Niggas be
besides streaming
all that.
to
Then
become
somebody do something
a fashion
themselves. Now
designer.
nigga, oh my
everybody
God, it's so
preaches
crazy.
to everybody,
Get help.
be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. But as soon as people get on the internet, they tell you how to be. Thank you.
Declaring his dreams out into the world, and in typical internet fashion, getting met with a lot of hate and response. Yet, while I'm sure people laughed at him too back when he first tried streaming, prior to diving full Virgil Abloh mode though, Kai had more he wanted to say about mental health, sharing this video to his socials on December 16th, which was the day of Kai's 24th birthday.
Hello everybody, I'm currently on my laptop right now, and I appreciate everybody who's been sending me birthday wishes. So I felt like it was the perfect day to be transparent and honest with you guys. A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve. And the reason I've really been in my head is because I just wanted to do more. I've gained to realize that I'm a true creator and I'm very passionate about creating. And I don't know if I'm getting mature or I'm just looking things at a broad point of view.
You're getting mature, nigga.
But I am so passionate.
Feeling that he's been struggling with mental health lately and a feeling that he'd never had before, then arrived this series of tweets right before Christmas. I was honestly gonna save what I gotta say for when I'm ready to come back, but right now something is telling me to speak up. I'm not sad, I'm not depressed, but I need to bring awareness to mental health. As I was very consistent in streaming, there were certain times where I realized that I was losing touch of reality. I needed to take a step back and fully reset.
I'm sure you was. You streamed for 24 fucking hours for a month straight. I don't give a fuck who did, nigga. Anybody mental health would be fucked up after that. What the hell?
Started to realize that I wasn't even spending time with close friends and family behind the scenes as much as I wanted to. I can't imagine the things people are going through on a deeper level, so let me speak up a little louder. I don't care if people look at me as a joke. Anime has always been something I wanted to get myself into, but I never had the time to try and actually watch. Kai continues, but when I did, without me realizing, it was able to take me into another world that I can relate to. I used to think anime was weird, but it helped me build way more courage than I ever had before. For someone with this much influence to speak on the importance of mental health was positive to see. However, did something happen that caused Kai to post all this? Well, only 4 days later came this next tweet. I'm single, I will never be in another relationship again. Kai Cenat tweeted to nearly 70 million views.
I'm single, I'll never be in another relationship again, bro.
Nah, you know why he said that?
Damn, son. Oh, they farming, bro. He's trolling, bro.
Updating the world on his relationship status, although it's not clear to us exactly why or when their breakup went down, it's safe to assume this split played a factor in both Kai's new emphasis on self-care, as well as his absence from streaming.
Like to me.
That is, especially after the twisted rumors that started flying. As soon as Kai Cenat announced that he was single, internet investigators got straight to work. But the theory which picked up the most traction was actually all sparked by this DM right here. Appearing to expose Kai's ex Gigi for messaging someone named Kentrell, which is the name of star rapper NBA Youngboy. However, according to Gigi's side of the story, this screenshot is 100% fake. And when it comes to her rumored relationship with Youngboy,
and that's okay. Relationships go through shit. Y'all done came out and said that I done cheated on him with NBA Youngboy. I done cheated on him with Youngboy. Then it went to Youngboy bought the G-Wagon. Then it went to she's pregnant with his baby. So many different things, but I don't even fucking know this man. I don't know Youngboy. First of all, y'all even putting me in a situation with a married man is so fucking disrespectful. I'm not ready for kids, and I'm not dealing with no with kids. I'm sorry. Like, my first has to be your first. Why the fuck would I step out on my boyfriend? Why the fuck would I go mess with a man who has, what, I don't know, 20 kids, 15 baby mamas, and
at least she ain't that damn stupid.
I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off a fake post is insane. Gigi typed on her story the same day as Kai's tweet. I've never cheated on him, and you know that. I've never dealt with that man, referring here to NBA Youngboy. Play that sympathetic role somewhere else, please. Kai Cenat a crybaby, act funny with everybody he came up with, and then wonder why he got mental health problems. Chimed in Blueface with his opinion the next day. Stop choosing the fame over real relationships, and you will be okay. If we're being honest, Blueface has no room to talk about relationships. But yet, in one last message to try and put the viral rumors to rest, I just want to say this from my heart, it can be very confusing to see news about me and the people around me that isn't true, said Kai. I've been sharing my life online for a while now, and know that once you share certain aspects of your life with the world, it can be hard to keep things private. There have been rumors and speculations made about my previous relationship and my friends. I want to apologize for not addressing things sooner, but I needed to take a step back from social media and process everything. I wish the best to Gabrielle and asked to please respect both sides.
Yo, Kai, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I love you, but this is where accountability is gonna come forth. I know you are a young black man going through a lot, and I've empathized with you. But I do want to say, your lack of clarity has thrown mad niggas to the wolves.
And what would mark his first major breakup, especially since becoming a star? As a result, rather than forcing that always smiley, high-energy Kai Cenat fans were used to on camera, Kai has ducked into the shadows and laid low. But while some bros go through a gem arc, for example following a tough breakup, instead, Kai has quietly been chasing a totally different kind of transformation. One that would take him from the king of Twitch to now one of the most mocked names in fashion.
Right now I'm just getting to making my own clothing brand.
Okay.
And I really want to learn like the sewing process just to see how.
I'm gonna take this thread and pull it under the sky and under the sky.
In January of 2026, Kai Cenat uploaded this new video titled I Quit. Still, the last public upload on his combined 22 million subscriber channels. With the help of a little tactic called clickbait, this 23-minute vlog sets out to show us what Kai has been doing throughout his streaming absence. Or more specifically, what Kai has been creating.
That is why I quit. I quit thinking in my head of the goals I want to achieve and not pursuing them because I'm primarily known for one thing.
Bro thinks he is Kanye. The top comment jokes, dudes cut off their dreads and then suddenly turn into philosophers. But inspired by this chat with his mom by the mountains back in January, Kai officially announced that 2026 is the year when he takes his biggest risk yet, attempting to launch his own clothing brand.
Stepping back from what I'm primarily known for, which is content creation, and pursuing in another goal.
So this was my problem with this, and if you remember when it first happened, I was doing a lot of reactions on it. Like, look at these jokes. Bro think he Kanye. Motherfuckers cut off their dreads and become philosophers. Like, people want to be so like funny. Like the internet, that's why the internet's so lame to me, because Nick, like, you know that nigga in the classroom that just saying lame shit, that just trying to be funny and he corny and he just keep having loud outbursts and he just keep saying shit, trying to get attention, trying to be funny. That's like all the comment section is, you know what I'm saying? That's literally the whole comment. Like, niggas will literally take your comment, copy and paste it just because they see that you got a lot of likes, or they think that they'll get more likes. Like, mind you, you don't get paid for these likes. Like, that's weird. And then y'all saying he being performative, and he don't, bro, he's saying that he's nervous about changing this shit. Why you think he nervous? Because of niggas like y'all saying the crazy shit, joking and trying to be funny in the fucking comment section, gang. Like, come on.
One thing I wanted to ask you was, like, how do you at times get over self-doubt? The name of my clothing brand is Latin for he, she, or it will live forever, but the deeper meaning behind Vivette is to not be boxed in to what society is trying to only box you in. And that's why this journal is so important, because it's not about the designs and the cool denim and all that other stuff. It's more about the meaning.
Showing off his personal sketchbook here in Vivette Journal, which he now carries everywhere, filled with pages of handwritten notes and inspiration. While the internet has only clowned Kai Cenat even more for this and called out how corny and performative some see it, the backlash didn't stop there.
For the past few weeks, I have been uploading videos to my secret channel this entire time. And if you guys want to see what has been going on, click the top link in the description. It's called Kai's Mind, or follow my private page on IG, KC3 Hidden, so you guys can see every single thing I've been working on. Other than that, I appreciate and love everybody so much.
Closing out his video by revealing this other previously secret channel called Kai's Mind, where, like we can see, Kai had been consistently uploading these unedited videos of him performing basic daily tasks, from working out to better my health, recorded in his gym.
That book.
Videos of him performing
Don't Believe What You Think. Yeah, I got that book.
Basic daily tasks, from working out to better my health, recorded in his gym, 50-second selfie videos just speaking his mind from bed, recorded off his iPhone though in 240p, and remember this dude is a multi-millionaire.
If you're watching right now, you are witnessing me making my channel right here, right now. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on. Oh my gosh. I often care about what people think. And
Yeah, a lot
I've
of
done
people
it
do.
for
Everybody
longest,
does, bro.
since I started making content, and it's so whack. It's so whack. Like, the thought of caring what people think is so messed up, because in 100 years or in a lot of years from now, we are going to die eventually.
And then, of course, the countless
Exactly.
uploads of
So why
Kai
the
simply
fuck do
reading
I
books
care?
out loud to the camera in an effort to improve his literacy, and even showing us how much of an overachiever he is by reading past the timer.
You can use pair a new habit with a specific time and location. The implementation intention formula is I will behavior and time and location. Habit stacking is a strategy you can use to pair a new habit with a current habit. The habit stacking formula is after current habit, I will new habit. And that is time. Comedy 123, December 24th. Stating again, I am reading to articulate myself better.
I think it take a lot of balls. I don't give a damn what he going through in his head. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I think it takes a lot of balls to pull a camera out, knowing that you the biggest streamer in the world, to pull a camera out and just go through your life, just grow. You know what I'm saying? And be open in general. Have you noticed that everybody who's commenting, six head, we don't know who the fuck you are. Your face is not in the profile picture. I can't zoom in on you. You don't have no videos on your page. You're not trying to do nothing. Most people that's comment fake pages, private pages, you know, weirdo profile pictures and shit like that. Like, most people that's commenting and talking all the shit ain't doing nothing, ain't putting themselves out there for nothing. And I think it take a lot of ball. Like, this is equivalent to getting on the stage like a talent show. Like, you get on the stage of a talent show and you end up sucking. You feel me? And the whole auditorium laughing at you. I think that take balls, bro. You know what I'm saying? I might laugh at you too, but when you get off stage, I'm gonna be like, hey, gang, that was ass. But you, nigga, you did it, bro. Everybody in the crowd, everybody laughing in the crowd is too scared to do what you just did. 99% of them niggas gonna go up there and look stupid. You know what I'm saying? You didn't care. You cared more about trying it than you cared about looking stupid. That's what fucking matters in life, bro. Period. Because how do you get confident? By looking fucking stupid over and over again. By embarrassing yourself over and over and over again. If you ever seen a nigga that's good at getting girls, I promise you, he got embarrassed hundreds, thousands of times. If you ever see a nigga that's good at basketball, I promise you, a good defender, I promise you he got fucked up a million times. People laughed at him at the Y, at the rec center, at the park. You know what I'm saying? He got crossed over, hit, dunked on. Oh, shit. Like, that's how he became a good defender. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's good, Kyrie Irving, for all as good as he is as a dribbling the basketball and shooting the basketball, Steph Curry, he still missed way more times than he made the shot. Kyrie Irving still hit the ball off his knee way more times. You know what I'm saying? That's how he got good, bro. If you trying to be a barber, you gonna fuck some people up, bro. That's just... You gonna fuck some people haircuts up and they gonna leave your chair looking a damn fool. The difference between average and greatness is how many times you can go out and embarrass yourself, get over it and try again. Get over it and try again. Get over it and try again. Go to my channel, nigga. Go to my channel and go to my oldest videos and watch them. Looking stupid in a motherfucker. I ain't care though. I knew I can watch them right now. Nigga, as I was editing some of the videos, I'm like, boy, I look dumb as hell, don't I? But I still posted them bitches though. You feel me? I tried it, bro. And I kept trying. Eventually I end up with 850K. I'm making 100-some thousand a month from this shit. 4-5 years straight. Like you just got to keep trying, bro. And I think it take a lot of balls for him. I don't give a fuck what he going through or what he trying to figure out or who he want to be or who he trying to be or what he trying to reinvent himself. He's trying to mature. He's trying to grow. That happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't dress the same as I did fucking 5 months ago, let alone last year. You get what I'm saying? I don't like you, nigga. So I just think it's ballsy
On one
to
hand,
even do
Kaisen
this,
and performing
bro.
simple activities like reading and working out were low-key influential to the millions of kids who look up to him. However, for the other side of the internet who had had enough of him, this feels like
You see?
millions of kids who look up to him. However, for
I genuinely pisses me off. Vori ECC. Look at this. Look at this profile picture. It genuinely pisses me off how performative this dork is. You calling him a dork? You don't even have the balls enough to put your face on the fucking account, bro. Like, You went to Google and saved this image and put this image on your profile picture instead of going to your photo album and putting your picture there. You came up with a whole username and a whole most people don't even have the balls enough to get on Instagram and just post a picture like this here. And just post it. Most people don't even got the balls to get on YouTube. You don't believe me? Every time you see somebody say some crazy shit on my YouTube channel or your favorite YouTuber's YouTube channel, anybody, click their profile picture. Let's just do an experiment. Live experiments with Mako. Right? Now let's go to, he said, yep, here we go, right here. Let's go and let's find. Here go the comment that just was just on there. They frying your ass on TikTok, bro. Some guy on TikTok said, bro, quit the easiest job. This is really inspiring content. I'm trying to find the hate comments. But even the good comments, bro, just look. This nigga right here is the first person who we've seen with pictures had the balls enough to post pictures and videos of himself on his fucking YouTube. You go back to this on this what you call it. Go back to this video and just look, bro. Let's go to his page. He has 14 subscribers, no videos. Borg MC. You don't even have the balls to fucking post your face on here, bro. So how dare you? How dare you call something performative? How dare you call him a dork?
Or the other side of the internet who had had enough of them. This feels like one of those documentaries about someone struggling on their journey to the top, except it's just Cenat acting like he can't buy a new machine if it breaks. Reads this viral tweet under a video of Kai sewing. This is exactly what performative looks like.
It's getting really hard to say that Cenat isn't performative because look at this video that just came out from Fashion Week. He brought his notebook with him and he's making sure that everyone sees it. The one thing I don't understand about this notebook is that why does it look so old? He's only had it for like a month. He definitely made it look old on purpose. Like, you can't tell me this isn't performative.
I never really got to explain this journal clearly, so I'm going to start being transparent. Kai posted in March. This journal was gifted to me in October of last year when I started to learn how clothes are made. I decided to document everything I've been learning, but
October of last year, because you know things go on in your life. You know what I'm saying? Things go on in your life that's not on camera, but because y'all don't see it on camera, it's performative. Okay, well, let's say it's performative, bro. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? If it's performative and he's carrying around the journal, obviously the journal is fucking a representation of his clothing brand. So why would he not carry the fucking journal around on Fashion Week if he's trying to promote the fact that he has a clothing brand? Why does it have to be performative? Why can't it just be fucking marketing and promotion? Or it could just simply be, nigga, I was writing in my notebook before we pulled up. I got my notebook in my hand. I don't want to give it to nobody else because they might lose it. I need this. It mean a lot to me. Why can't it be that? Like, you niggas
writing and
weird,
putting Polaroids in it, and I've carried this with me ever since. I feel like I need to share it with you guys. Yet, although the negativity around Kai and his new clothing brand has only continued to flood in, when asked by TMZ recently about his new career path.
Look, why do you feel the need to share your journal? This is mad cringe. What's cringy about it? Tyler McKnight? 82633 with no profile picture? You're going to notice the same trend here. Why is it cringe? Why is it cringe that the fucking biggest streamer content creator in the world that's known for sharing his life, why is it so cringe that he's sharing a journal with his fans? The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Kai and his new clothing brand has only continued to flood in. When asked by TMZ recently about his new career path.
You're doing new things. Everyone thought you were done streaming. Now you drop a clothing line. How's it feel to do like something totally new that people ain't, about to see different sides of you?
It feels fun to just do a new skill. Like, just develop it for fun. Like, I'm actually having a lot of fun right now. It's clothes. Like, you gotta indulge in it as much as possible. That's why I had to take a step back from streaming to, do what I gotta do.
At least totally flops. One thing is for sure. Kai wants to prove he is more than just a streamer.
I have dreams.
He ain't gotta prove that shit to nobody but himself, man.
Not only act, but direct and write my own short film and movies.
After years of constantly being on
And
camera
I
and
feel him because I want to do the same shit too.
entertaining millions of viewers nonstop, to the point where you even have to be funny in your sleep,
Hey, stop, go! What the
the truth is, despite all of the global fame, records, and status, Cenat's success came at the cost of something greater, his mental health. And combined with also a very public breakup, you can't blame Kai for wanting a break. However, while some fans believe that this post in May was him teasing a return around the corner, maybe the real question though isn't when he will go live, but whether the Kai who comes back will still be the same streamer the world fell in love with.
No, he's not going to be the same streamer the world fell in love with because he's growing. You're not supposed to be the same fucking person he was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, bro. You're supposed to evolve and fucking grow into a new person and a new human and get better and get more mature and talk different and dress different and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this, let me ask y'all this question. Is it still performative? Let's see. KC3 hidden when the last time he posted. April 2nd, which was about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, actually, exactly. So he's still posting on his hidden page. You know what I'm saying? He's still writing his journal as of March. I don't know when these screenshots came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it still performative? He still ain't came back to streaming. He's still doing his clothes shit. Did he drop or no? I think he dropped, right? I don't know. I just don't like how people did the shit that they did. I think it was weird. I know he definitely has an Instagram, and a site page, and his book is like the representation of everything that he's jotted down. And I think he's just being creative, bro. It's not necessarily whether it's performative or not doesn't fucking matter. I think he's just being creative. I think he's just doing shit in his book, and that book represents, everything, all his ideas. I have a book just like that. I have a bunch of them, actually. Nigga, it's one right here. You know what I'm saying? It's one right here that I have a bunch of shit in. Just ideas and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got 2-3 more notebooks like that. I got 15 more notebooks that I lost and threw away on accident and shit. Just that I wish I would have kept like that. You know what I'm saying? I had a notebook when I was younger, like, yeah, I'm gonna do videos like this and I'm gonna do this. I can't wait to hit 1 million subscribers. I used to just jot down and journal my shit. Like, you feel me? So I don't understand why niggas gotta be so fucking weird. Why you can't just let the nigga do him and you do you, nigga? If you feel like it's performative, okay, great. Nobody gives a fuck. Then don't buy the shit then. Don't watch them. Don't buy it. Don't comment. Don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think it just got cool to hate on the nigga for no reason too. Like, especially because he not a nigga that bother nobody. He don't do nothing. Like, Shorty don't do nothing. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Cenat don't do nothing for you to really be like hating on the nigga in the comment section. And you ain't seen him touch no kids, be disrespectful to no girls, beat on no women, cheat on no women. Like, you ain't seen him really do nothing. Like, I don't know, that shit is lame to me, eh? But hopefully he do come back, because the internet been the streaming shit been kind of dry. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga that left for everybody. You got niggas crashing out, doing weird shit, Chud the Builder and all this shit, man. Come back. Shit.